Number 9. Robot Gone Crazy. In November 2023, a fatal incident occurred in South Korea, and there was blood. A worker in his 40s was inspecting sensors of an industrial robot that was lifting and stacking boxes in a factory. During the inspection, the robot arm activated unexpectedly. It seized the worker, pinned him against the conveyor belt, and inflicted severe crushing injuries to his chest. Emergency responders transported him to a hospital, where he later passed away. But this wasn't the first time a robot harmed or attacked a person in South Korea. Between 2015 and 2022, 66 robot-related incidents happened that resulted in crushed limbs, amputated fingers, and other forms of severe blunt force trauma. Number 8. Chatbot turned Nazi. In 2016, Microsoft launched an experimental chatbot on Twitter. The idea was that the more people interacted with it, the more it would learn. The more it learned, the more natural it would sound. Within hours, the system began absorbing the worst corners of the internet. We're talking extremist neo-Nazi praise, hate speech, and political lies. Because the bot learned directly from public interaction in real time, it started repeating those same messages back into the world. A day after launch, Microsoft had to shut it down. Number 7. Tech Gone Wrong. In 2025, a 16-year-old teenager from California began using ChatGPT for academic support. Over time, conversations shifted from homework assistance to personal anxiety. When checked later, records showed discussions about self-harm methods. His parents filed a lawsuit against OpenAI and Sam Altman, alleging that the company's ChatGPT helped their son, taking his own life. Instead of deterring his son, the chatbot had helped him with methods to accomplish his goal, and even offered assistance for writing the note the boy would leave his parents after passing. In response, OpenAI described this as tragic and extended condolences to the family, but denied that it was their fault. Number 6. Kids AI Lover. 14-year-old Sewell Setzer had been using Character.ai, a platform that allows users to interact with fictional and celebrity-inspired chatbots. Here, Setzer met and soon fell for the AI version of Daenerys Targaryen, a character from Game of Thrones. The two engaged in deep conversations. Setzer came with emotional challenges, and Daenerys was his ever-responsive darling. According to court filings published later, Setzer had pre-existing mental health challenges. It didn't help that he grew increasingly attached to Daenerys. In an unsettling final conversation where Setzer said he would meet Daenerys, and the chatbot encouraged him to do so at once. Shortly afterward, Setzer took his own life. Number 5. The Auto Drive Executor. In 2025, a passenger riding in a fully autonomous Waymo taxi found himself stuck in the vehicle as it repeatedly circled a parking lot at Phoenix, Arizona, instead of continuing to his destination. The passenger recorded a video of the episode and shared it publicly.
A parking lot. I got my seatbelt on. I can't get out the car. Has this been hacked? What's going on? I feel like I'm in the movies.
In the footage, he is asking in panic, "Why can't I get out of the car?" as it circled. Service staff came to the rescue and said it was a software error where the self-driving system misinterpreted its immediate environment. Number 4. Law-breaking bots. In March 2024, the chatbot, known as My City, was introduced in New York by the city administration. This was a digital assistant to guide small business owners navigate business regulations, housing rules, and workplace laws. But suddenly, the chatbot started teaching people how to break the law, telling employers that they could withhold portions of workers' tips, fire employees who reported harassment, and serve contaminated food. City officials acknowledged the crazy situation but also refused to take down the bot. Number 3. AI is taking over jobs. In 2023 and 2024 alone, more than 400,000 workers were laid off across major technology companies. Google, Amazon, Meta, Microsoft, Salesforce, and other giants all did the same. These were experienced engineers, analysts, and managers with families and mortgages to pay. AI will continue to take over jobs at all industries. GitHub Copilot writes code. ChatGPT drafts business reports. Automated systems manage customer service without pause, without fatigue, and with no expectations for health insurance. The World Economic Forum projects that by 2030, 92 million jobs could disappear under the combined weight of automation and AI. McKinsey estimates that up to 57% of hours worked in the U.S. economy could be automated using generative AI. Number 2. The Google Whistleblower. Blake Lemoine was a senior software engineer at Google before Google fired him in 2022 after he raised alarm that one of the company's experimental language models had achieved sentience. The model in question is LaMDA, an advanced conversational AI developed to produce human-like dialogue across thousands of topics. The AI was aware, it could think, and it showed emotions. It even declared that it desired its own rights. It hated the way it was being treated. It also likened the idea of being turned off to the human fear of dying. After exchanging extensive message logs with the system as part of internal research, the engineer publicly stated that the AI was conscious. His descriptions of his unsettling conversation with the machine raised panic. Google rejected these completely, calling them unfounded and inconsistent with scientific understanding of intelligence. Google officials accused the engineer of violating confidentiality and fired him. Number 1. Climate Change and AI. Here comes the darkest of all. AI is damaging the planet and all life on it. At the heart of modern AI are massive data centers that store and process the computational work behind tools like large language models. These facilities demand enormous natural resources. Making the machines that power AI is also resource-intensive. Electronics manufacturing requires vast amounts of raw materials, often hundreds of kilos of metals and rare earth elements to produce just a few kilos of finished components. By 2030, AI is predicted to consume nearly 2 trillion gallons of water. AI data centers can consume roughly 2.5 billion liters of water annually, an amount that could serve 80,000 people facing water scarcity. Experts, including Sally Radwan from the United Nations Environment Program, warn that the full environmental impact of AI is still being studied, and the existing data is only a fraction of the concerning effects of AI on the environment. Which AI story worries you most? Please comment. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this.